Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector.
Yesterday, we have reported regarding the test of BrahMos supersonic cruise missile by Indian Navy and DRDO from INS Visakhapatnam. DRDO has not shared any detail of the missile except that it was advanced variant of BrahMos. We have told our viewers that this advanced version of BrahMos is nothing but extended range BrahMos or BrahMos ER. Some of us might have doubt on this, but the good news is that Indian Navy has clarified this via its tweet about the test. As per Navy, the successful test fire was of BrahMos ER, which is a massive achievement. This means that 7,400 ton INS Visakhapatnam can carry 16 BrahMos ER missile in its two 8-cell vertical launch system. This is a huge capability in itself. Missile will purportedly be able of hitting target at a distance of up to 800 kilometers. However, it is not clear till what range BrahMos ER was tested, and hence we will reserve our opinion on that. But this is not the maiden test of BrahMos ER. Back in March 2017, DRDO has conducted the first test of BrahMos ER missile. In September 2020 as well, India had successfully test-fired the extended range BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. It's also important that we do not consider this test just like any other test. The capability what BrahMos ER is going to give is going to completely change the balance of war towards India. Distance of Karachi to Mumbai is close to 900 kilometers. With BrahMos ER missile floating in Indian waters near Mumbai, INS Visakhapatnam can target Karachi, and 16 BrahMos will unleash the rain of destruction. Any vessels, warships, destroyer or aircraft carriers will have to stay away from Indian Navy vessels, and it's not just by few kilometers but by 800 kilometers. It's going to be very bad news for the Chinese Navy and its warships, which is trying to increase its influence in Indian Ocean region. It's not just Indian Navy that will be benefited from BrahMos ER. This can be expected to be rolled out to Army as well, or who knows, might be already available with Army. India never missed the element of surprise and plays underdog. If the BrahMos ER gets deployed at LAC, it can attack all the Chinese defense installments, including air defense systems, from a very large standoff distance with almost no collateral damage. This is going to be worst nightmare for PLA Army and would be giving them sleepless nights. The steep dive capability of BrahMos enables it to hit targets hidden behind a mountain range. The Cobra or S maneuvers BrahMos at terminal stage makes it highly immune to air defense system. India has already deployed BrahMos in Arunachal Pradesh. It can engage ground targets from an altitude as low as 10 meters with pinpoint accuracy. BrahMos, as we all must be aware, is a supersonic cruise missile capable of being launched from multiple platforms based on land, sea, subsea, air, and against sea and land targets. It is the fastest supersonic cruise missile in the world that can fly at a supersonic speed nearly 3 times to the speed of sound, 3.2 Mach. The missile's cruising altitude could be up to 15 km, and the lowest it can fly is 10 meters above the surface. The important points to notice is the speed of Mach 3.2 and low flying altitude of 10 meters. These two features make BrahMos very deadly, as it will be nearly impossible for enemy's radar to detect this missile, and by the time it will be detected, the enemy will have no time to launch countermeasure system. The terrain hugging capability, supersonic speed, and pinpoint accuracy makes BrahMos a formidable weapon. The ex-CEO of BrahMos has also said that the best air defense can protect against 1.2 or 1.3 BrahMos missile, which means there is no escaping from 2 BrahMos missile, and it will take at least a decade to build an effective air defense that can deter BrahMos.
This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.